I didn't know that. Machinery 12 turn is not gonna save him. You do have a general advantage.
Yes.
Right now.
I went honor. I'm not sure if I got the honor policy, but maybe.
Well, is your engineering still sitting there? Doing absolutely nothing
no,
too?
I planted it eventually when I figured out I couldn't use them for anything. He
Yeah,
went to my
still.
secondary city to go get more hammers. It was still a mistake.
Yeah, general.
You don't want to plant too many engineers.
Kitty.
But by this point, I completely flanked to the north, and his capital was getting completely decimated. I flanked to the south, I flanked to the north, and then I destroyed all the in-between towns. That salt is going to be permanently mine. He'll lose the happy penalty. His horses are being destroyed as much as possible, and I will be soon cutting off that third city, or the second city. His workers will have to fully retreat, and that last Machu Picchu city is still not connected.
Not looking good for Grim at this point. And no walls of Babylon in Akkad. You should have invested in those walls.
Good point. I never noticed that. His army count is getting decimated at this point. The hammer count lead I have right now is getting to be too much for him. I also have bowmen on the front lines, and he has composites to build, which take twice as long. So he's having to build units that don't last very long and take a lot of hammers, while I have cheap units and have another general coming up. Oh no, he has another general coming up.
Yeah, he's got another general coming up. Might, maybe.
Burrow, I'm hoping to see you in the finals, where we're going to be streaming live. Grimmstripper with Filthy Robot or me. So hopefully you'll be there.
Nice pillage direction. You're just swarming his land.
Yeah, I'm a swarmer.
Swarmer. You're a Zerg, huh?
I always keep units in all directions, so it keeps them distracted.
Brood Mother Tony. Nah, I can't play free for all today. Sorry.
No, he has so many clicks. Even at this point in the game, he is still doing a lot of damage military-wise. He has still not given up. I have units on his capital. He's still fully in charge.
Walls of Babylon.
And he's still constantly attacking me. And
see, this. I don't like this that he's not micromanaging the cities though.
It's a different thought process, yours. I don't micromanage my cities for a long time either. I have noticed I haven't even looked back at my.
I kind of not looking at your spot. I'm like at your view screen though. I kind of focusing on Grim. I don't know, maybe because it's like on top. I haven't watched your screen like forever now.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking about taking that city, so I have catapults coming up.
Catapults.
Yeah, once you get catapults start building up in my cities, I know I'm feeling quite confident of taking it. So if I have position, which I'm going to be trying to do is hold this. Oh, demographics, he's second in everything. Except for population.
Oh, really? He was like second for a long time.
But he has a pop 5 capital, and his secondary city is pop 6. So there
tomorrow
is the demographics problem. Yours is right, you should be doing more micromanaging. Your second city should not be bigger than your capital, in most cases. But at this point, I am holding on to all his production tiles, except for that one horse that I can't seem to burn.
Yeah, you could, though. Maybe you forgot about it.
The scout?
Yeah.
You have to move there and burn it.
Come on, Hero Scout, go! Kill that horse, go!
Yeah,
go!
I still build multiple scouts.
Ah, he's dead. Are you gonna... Wow, look at that general. Almost died.
Yeah, he's coming back now again.
Yeah.
He took position again.
No. This is not getting back. Let's be honest. You snowballed now.
Not for the win, but I mean, at least, as you can see, there's no giving up in his attacks.
Yes.
Every fast click on every turn, he's destroying me. I'm just passing by because I have more military, and I'm forcing him to play defense.
Flood time.
Hey, look at those walls. 2 turns.
Yep. Gonna buy him maybe a couple of turns, but not too much. The problem is his next reinforcements are in 4 turns. Okay. So
well, all cities are building in 1 or 2 turns.
Yeah,
and
that's
those
the problem.
catapults are coming.
That's a slight problem for him right now. So.
Yep. And I got my other new general. And look at my capital. Pop 6, bigger than his, and all my units 1 turn. My stable is also done in my capital, so those horses are quite cheap.
The
he's
sixth
not
city?
actually doing anything right now. He's just looking at the screen. Well, there's no micromanaging. He's just like in a trance. The clock's ticking.
Fight, fight, fight. Kill, 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 Tony.
Oh, wow. Look at those fast heals. Yeesh.
Wow. Whoa, whoa, General, not run. Oof. You could have taken it, though. He's too slow. He was like standing there for like 3 seconds without any cover whatsoever.
There was no unit that could take it.
No, that composite had moved. That composite next, see? That one. That bowman had a move.
The bowman, but there is lag at this point, so I tried to move, and I got nowhere.
It's like 5 seconds there.
But there was, I mean, yeah, there's a long, yeah, I could have gotten that. Probably should have gotten it.
Yes, you should have gotten it, and you definitely need to plant your general now.
Yes. At this point,
you should have planted you should plant a general, like move the one wounded to the bowman possibly, plant it there, and plant a general on top of his capital. You're gonna lose like a spin right now.
From the back, so I'm waiting on the general in the back right now.
Ah, it's their general. Okay.
Look at my general where it is.
Okay, at least you're gonna pillage it. No, you don't have a unit to pillage that one. So the spearman is gonna die probably. I don't know how much HP he's got, but and on top of that, that citadel is like out behind the river. You can't pillage it in 1 turn. I don't know, Otanis. I have no idea what did they pick
for the next hard to pillage the citadel in this position. He well placed it. I can't really do very much. But it's still a defensive abilities. His other cities have no new units coming. If you look at the map, he has 3 horses, while I have 10 units, plus many more coming up. So at this point, it is just a question of how many hammers I can now destroy him with. He can't reinforce anything, and those horses are quite
walls
damaged,
next turn,
which have little effect on the result.
Yes, but still.
The next round is now Babylon. We were going to redo the, what do you call it? It's not really a draft, but, you know, we do a random picking of numbers.
$24 hammer lead. Ooh, ouch. And almost 0 army to a lot of army.
Yeah, the army count is my favorite now. Even though I can lose units when his fast clicks on the start, he just have no army left. His other cities have very little effect in the war. I completely stopped his north army from doing any effect. They're just bombing units, which I can easily replace. This is a question of just a citadel right now. Now what do I do? I could pillage it, or I can take it over. I have more generals than him, so I can do what I want. He has that one general which would have very little effect since he has no army, and he can't really get it out of the city.
Yep. I almost double army right now.
Oh, he only has the 2 north units right now. And that one chariot. And no giving up, huh? Still no giving up. I completely surrounded his capital and he's still fighting. Unlike the other previous games where we see a lot of people giving up too early.
Well, I don't believe this is too early though.
No, at this point it's he should have given up by now.
Whoa! What was that?
You have a 20-second delay, so I don't know.
Yeah, but what was that move with the general? I'm like, wow! Like your move with the general, you just stepped like on a tile in front of his capital without any protection.
There's no units.
Yeah, but could have like popped a unit there. You didn't know that.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Wow. Like, I know sometimes is you still do have the time to actually move where you want, but sometimes you're just unlucky and you're just sitting like you're in a perfect spot to take that one unprotected unit. 24 compass strength. I wonder how many turns it will take you to take that capital, though.
The thing is, generals is that at this point I don't really mind like losing one.
Yeah, he's got 0 army.
Away, so it's like there's no real point in me just micromanaging generals.
Kitty.
But sometimes you almost try to figure out what to do. I haven't figured out if I want to keep the Citadel yet, and I haven't been able to buy any of those skills. I keep looking at the price; it's 70 gold, and I'm hoping the monument would help, but it didn't. So I don't know what to do.
Use a general.
I would have to use 2 generals.
Now use a general, buy a tile.
I would use 2 generals. I would build the Citadel on the capital.
Yeah.
And as you can see, they're lined up that way.
I guess I am uncurable optimist. He's like answering to our comments right now why he's not giving up. Grim knows the future. Oh, there was a perfect damage on that Citadel there. Oh, what?
So I read the comment on my capital.
He could take... No, he couldn't take... Wow.
I was making the comment that my capital is quite far away and he still doesn't want to give up. I would like him just to quit at this point. But see, as you can see, he's just still crushing me in the military fighting. His Citadel's still there. He's still building new units. He just doesn't want to stop.
Well, you should have like planned those Citadels ages ago. I have no idea why you're not doing that. Yeah, finally!
It's the question of timing, I guess. I just didn't expect it. But look at that, my catapults are all ready now. So, once my catapults are ready, the damage to the city doesn't matter for ball. If he has walls or not. I was kind of worried that he might do something else, and I don't see 100% like I do rewatching this game of how many units he has. I kind of thought he had a lot more than he did.
40k army to 16. Yeah. Learn to read demographics.
Yeah, well, the demographics.
Oh, heal up. That's a hero. That guy is a hero. Hero spearman. Facing off multiple enemies at once.
He's still building composite bows, which is costing a fortune. And then the city is closed. Basically, it's over now. Once those citadels get planted, it's just no chance.
Bam. Finally. He's gonna force you to take the capital. Will we see the ending screen?
Good question.
Good question.
The catapults at this point do so much damage that Molt always build 2, never build a single catapult.
Belgian accent? No, 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 no. You are saying me and Tony have similar accents? No way. I'm from Poland, he's from Canada. Okay?
Oh my God.
Canadian.
Belgium? My accent's quite unique since I'm Canadian, but I'm from multiple different heritage at this point. So English is my first language, but none of my. It's not the first language of either one of my parents.
Look at that! Look at that! He's getting a flank from the north. Hoo hoo hoo!
And see that? There he goes, Citadel plan. Good job. Which is what I think about planting citadels is. It's very difficult. But if you look at my gold, just finished guilds, and I have the wonder, super wonder, mausoleum. So when I plant, I crush them in gold.
Yes, like guilds do mean anything for you at this point of the game. But good job, you reach medieval era finally.
I still don't have my composites, but I'm closing in on crossbows. Just gotta get engineering.
Closing on crossbows. You wish.
Turn 98, it's still.
Why are you taking construction though at this point of the game? It's useless.
Well, at this point in the game, I don't really care what science I have, I think.
Yeah, but you could pick anything else. Yeah, you're gonna pick anything else. You don't want to leave those. You're gonna get engineering? Wow. I think it's like he still's gonna defend for a couple of turns.
Yeah, but I have 150 gold, so so I can actually upgrade my bowman composites.
Yeah, and that would be...
Look at that, he's getting a pagoda. Are you kidding
Yes.
me? Oh my god, he's getting pagodas while his capital is half dead.
Yes, but he needs to compensate for the unhappiness, right? He's getting a 10% combat penalty right now.
Yeah, but I mean, he has no units left or very little, and the city's half burnt. And my catapult.
I don't count out Grim yet. Do you see? Horseman, bam, dead.
Oh, he never gives up. Never gives up. Oh, look
Great
at that crossbows. 43 turns. Wow.
Missionary. Now he got a missionary.
Well, he changed it from pagoda to missionary, which is still the same reason. I mean, doesn't really matter.
Well, probably to block off a citadel or something, maybe. That's his thought process. Try to block off the last citadel.
That makes sense.
For as much as possible.
And see how I burned that road and he still has to send his worker back to fix it? Once you lose roads,
GG!
And my catapults have no hand to fear.
GG, Mr. Tony. GG.
Well, this game was very difficult. I panicked quite a bit and I made some military...
I'm sorry I'm gonna break this, but Furo, what were your thought process about Sid's... a question that make you feel that he's insinuating that I'm fat? Though I am fat. I am fat, but... but still... No. I mean, like, I'll look at that Twitch chat if you want. I'm just wondering, like, Furo just... Wow.
Okay. Some of the questions are not related to anything to do with the game.
Yes. Alright, so, any last thoughts?
I worked very hard to make sure I control most of his land, and as you can see, I burned that iron tile in the North City like 4 times, which got me maybe like a total of 200-300 gold, which is equivalent to science. Usually it's very helpful. In this game, I didn't need much science. Since you are Babylon, you get a lot of free techs.
Population don't slow.
In most games, that 200 gold would be a game changer. He keeps having to refix that land. Well, my workers, some of them have been sold off, and the other ones are building roads. So I never have to go back and worry about fixing my land.
No, I gotta admit one thing though. I think the detrimental thing in here was that you were able to control the mid and actually block him off from planting the Grand Mess. I think for a moment there, I thought, like, when I was looking at both of your screens, it was like, he's gonna crush you right now. There's no way you can hold the mid, but you did, which was just amazingly good and let you do whatever you wanted in the back of your land. So he had to back up to a defensive position and actually planted that city. I actually did not like that plant, Shunya or whatever it was. I think it was useless for him. What I think he should, like, plant in the back at the start and try to defend with his capital and Porsipa. That's my opinion about that.
Well, that back to the Machu Picchu city was basically a way too late plant, and I had an advantage of cities most of the game. If you have an advantage of cities, you'll have an advantage of production, and if your happiness can hold on long enough, then it's fine.
All right.
Now, he did have a capital a stronger capital than most of the game did mine, except I did catch up at the end, and I did have stables, which he did not build.
Yeah, not mentioning the academy at the start. All right, so GG, good job, Tony. Let's go to the game number 2. I would assume we're gonna take. Can you stay?
I can stay for game 2, yes.
Yeah, awesome. Well, let's take a 5-10 minutes break, and then let's go to game number 2. And I'm gonna try to set up in the meantime.
Okay, I just want to say thanks for people watching this game. I'm sorry for Arvius is not being here at this moment. I hope you enjoyed me chatting with yours as well. Since I did see this game pre-event and while I played it, it is kind of unfair to you guys if you get a reaction who won previously. That's not my hope. Hopefully you'll see it as just a learning experience. And the finals between Grim, Filthy Robot, or me will be played pretty soon.